Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to do a reading on facing your fears. Okay, we're going to start out with the Dark Mirror Oracle, right? Then we're going to see what is the darkness surrounding the fear, regret, hold, block. Then we're going to get main energies. Then we're going to see what is your spiritual message for the situation, doorway, gateway. Anything that needs to be broken down or anything that needs to be surrendered, released, we will. So Libra, you received a message already. Anger and chains is here. Anger and chains. This is a card of 2. It talks about being bound or held down in anger, being upset, being in darkness, plotting, planning, evil thoughts, so you have to watch your thoughts because your thoughts become action. So that was the message that Spirit gave you out the gate. Okay, so let's see, Spirit, what is another fear block or hold for Libras at this time? Masquerade. Some of you are wearing a mask, or some need to lift their masks up so they can see clearly. Another fear block, hold, or regret for Libra, Spirit. Libras. What's another message? You have 3. You have triumph of lies. This talks about dressing up your darkness. Triumph of lies, dressing up your darkness. And what is around that is downcast of pride, no heart. All in your head, big head, but no heart. And artificial heart. So now you have some who have no heart, and now you have some that have fake heart. All right. So let's see what's surrounding it. Spirit, what's surrounding anger and change for Libras at this time? You have denial. Some of you are in denial. Anger and change. I'm not upset. I'm not frustrated. For this masquerade, Spirit, you have a card that comes out and it touches the spiritual card, a spiritual card. So you have High Priestess of Fire. It talks about some who can't sleep at night, maybe all in your head, sitting around thinking too long, too hard. Fire. And then the card that it falls out on top of is the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. So a change is coming, Libra. A change is coming. Good. Need that change. And for a triumph of lies, Spirit, what is the darkness that surrounds this triumph of lies for Libra? Libra. Thank you. Trapped. Trapped. Wow. Trapped. Got to get up out of that. Can't be stuck in it too long. What's the energy for anger and chains? And this denial, Hill of Ages is here. A balance, good. You need it. Hill of Ages. And for this masquerade, dang, that came out quick. Action, taking action. I was going to say it's here with the High Priestess of Fire. Time to take action to bring forth change. And triumph of lies with this cage. That emotional chakra, the 3rd chakra. Going with your gut to get out of this trap, or clearing up the blocks so you will no longer continue to feel the way that you do. But anger and change, Spirit, what cannot be seen in the physical but is there in the spiritual for Libras? Libras. There it is. You have Spirit Whisperer. Spirit is up in here speaking. Are you listening? Can you hear? Spirit Whisperer. And for the masquerade, Spirit, for Libras. Masquerade for Libras. What's the spiritual message here about this mask? too much. That's one complete. I didn't get anything. Spirit. If nothing else comes out, then that means it's meant. Okay, you got it. To go with the Swan Queen. You have the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, discernment, clear visions, and details. Are you paying attention, Libra? Because action is taken, needs to be taken. And for the triumph of lies, Spirit. Triumph of lies. Trapped. When I say it's blocked, Spirit. Or triumph of lies. Heart, no heart. Heart, fake heart. There it is. The Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Let's go, Libra. Whew. Heavy. I'm hot. Now I'm hot. Okay. So let's get it together. All right. Let me close out. Focus one at a time. So first you have anger and change. This is the first message that came out for you. Right? Anger and change, followed by denial. Some of you are denying the fact that you are bound in anger. But it's okay because the Spirit Whisperer is here trying to tell you all about how to heal the situation or bring forth the balance to a situation. But are you listening, Libra? Anger and change talks about the twos. What are the twos? Doorway, gateway, opportunities. Also missed opportunities, communication factors of conversating and debating. The conversating is the talking, and the compromising. The debating is the fighting, the yelling, the negotiations. Also could be the law enforcement being called. This is also known as the pair, because two represents pairs. The bonding factors or the connecting factors where two becomes one. Missed opportunities. So in this card, you have a lion roaring that talks about fighting. You have a diamond or diamonds falling down to the ground. This could talk about a marriage or fighting within a building or a home. The leaves have turned brown, like fall is here. Something is falling away. You have pieces of glass, and then you have flowers here that are X'd out. Maybe someone came in and tried to calm a situation, smooth the situation, and the gift that was offered was rejected. Right? Bound in anger. What is this? What is making you upset? What is making you mad? Just something is it something that you can't forgive? What have you seen? Who did you catch? Something happened, a fight, an argument, a separation, a divorce. It could talk about a lot of things. But the thing about it is, if it has not happened, it is coming during the next new moon cycle, which is this Saturday, the beginning of May, the first Saturday of May. So let's see what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted for anger and change. You cannot be bound in this stuff. It's no good. And it comes out directly on top. Look. What you don't see, what you can't know, what you're not expecting is because it's face down. Surrender your attachment to a result. Wondering about how everything is going to turn out. Because see, the thing about it is you can't worry about what the end result is going to be because you got to get up out of this. Being bound and held down and confusion, anger, being upset, being frustrated, full of rage. It says the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. And that is this. Denial. What needs to change? Because this is a card of 5. Libras being in denial. Reaching for something that is can't be obtained or something that cannot be reached because it's too far out of your reach. So if you cannot reach, what must you do? Let go of the anger. Because these two cards make 7. What is the 7? 7 is a number of self-reflection. What is being reflected out of you or into the world, or what is the energy that you are reflecting within? Mad and upset because something has not been reached, or you are in denial. Maybe you are in denial the fact that your relationship did not last. And then the thing about it is you are reaching for your strength. You are reaching for your power. But how can you reach your strength and your power or your empowerment when you wear deception reflection upon your hand? Look at that moon. See what needs to change coming out of this denial factor. Stop worrying about the end. Don't worry about them who caused this or who transferred it over to you. You worry about healing yourself. Once you heal yourself, then maybe you can heal the situation. Because the Healer of Ages is a card of 6. What is the 6? 6 talks about the balance. Bringing forth balance, right? To a situation or to a person. And then you have the Spirit Whisperer in here offering divine guidance and higher knowing. What is it that you know? The Spirit Whisperer over here to this balance. And these two cards make a 9. The divines, the heavens, the heavens, the Most High is bringing attention to you and saying, hey, Spirit saying, hey, I'm trying to tell you how to heal a situation. I'm trying to tell you how to heal yourself. But are you listening, Libra? Are you listening? Don't worry. Don't worry. Because sometimes things that are not for us, we see the signs, we see the symbols, right? But are you acknowledging them? Maybe it's a time of end. That's why they said surrender the attachment, your attachment to results. Sometimes things end for a reason. But you are so in love and you're so in your head and you're so in your emotions that you don't receive the message. So let's break down the Spirit Whisperer and see what the message is, right? So Spirit for Libras, clarify the Spirit Whisperer. Because this is the creation of divine guidance, because it's a card of 3 and higher knowing. What is it that you need to know, or what is it that you need to pay attention to? Creation of Spirit coming in here. Look, they're telling you about moon. What is the moon? Major arcana, moon. Deception, reflection, the unseen, the unknown, what's going on behind the scenes, and what is under the bottom of the deck? The 9 of Staff. What is the 9 of Staff? The 9 of Staff is a wounded warrior. This person has been beat down, whether it is physically, emotionally, or spiritually, right? But the thing about it, Libra, there is a new journey at hand. You see that Ace of Staff? But here, this person is waiting upon communication. Is this your communication? Is this your communication? What is it that you are not seeing? What is it that you're not seeing? Right? So let's break down this moon, wounded warrior. Spirit clarify the moon for Libras. And the moon also breaks down to also 9. So paying attention. So over the wounded warrior and the 3 of coin. Oh, you got another card under there. Hiding. What's hiding? Oh, okay. So you got the wounded warrior and the Healer of Ages. And look, the collaboration of, or the working out of, the 3 of coins, right? It fell over it. And I'm going to show you what's hiding. A creation, that's the 3 coins. Within a creation, that's the 3 people. Make a balance, right? Because it makes 6, makes the balance. What needs to be balanced, or what needs to be done? This is the card that's hiding. What is it that you do not see? Leaving someone or something in the past. When you talk about leaving something in the past, is it this argument, the fight, the divorce, the separation, whatever has you bound in anger? Or is it time for you to leave your denial in the past? Which is it for you? Because 6 is to always talk about balance. What must be done in order to bring a balance? 6 and 6. 2 6s make a creation. The creation of working everything out for leaving something or someone in the past. Libra, what is it? Because until you figure it out, you are going to stay wounded. This is your option. Wounded. Or are you going to head towards that balance, another 6, and heal the situation, heal yourself? Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Not hard to do. But when you bound, it may take a little work to shake it off because you're literally chained. It says anger and chains. This talks about something that is rooted very heavily. Sometimes you have to release, and don't forget, when you forgive yourself, you forgive others, you forgive yourself. You can't have one without the other. That's the two. That's the bonding factors or the connecting factors. Right? If you want to move forward, if you want to shake loose, if you're ready to get out. That's what it's all about. Stop holding on to something that is dead, or stop holding on to something that is causing you more pain than what it's worth. Why would you continue to sit there and suffer only because you're familiar with it? Do you know how many new relationships and new opportunities out here? But at the same time, don't forget that the twos represent missed opportunities as well. Doorway, gateways, just like the doors and the gateways and those thresholds become open to you or given to you, they can become taken away as well, closed. So you have to see what you need to see for yourself, correct? So for the next fear, block, a hole, or regret, we have masquerade, bringing a balance. I see it's a lot of balance that needs to occur here, Libra. Balance. Here we're going into the full moon. So this something could have happened in the middle of April, or something is coming in the middle of May time frame. Because the moon cycles is going to full moon, full bloom. Masquerade. This talks about someone wearing a mask, or you are the person who's wearing a mask. It is time for the mask to be lifted or removed to bring a balance to yourself, to your logic, or to your eyesight. Right? And when you remove this mask, or when you turn around and see clearly, there's something going on behind your back, or there's something in the back of your mind that you need to see. Because look how the High Priestess of Fire is behind you. And you look, everybody's looking one way, but you're looking away from this person. And this talks about a fire, what needs to change. The High Priest of Fire. Someone not sleeping because they're up thinking about what has made them angry or upset. And then once again, together, these make a two. You have a choice. Twos represent pairs, decisions, doorway, gateways, opportunities, missed opportunities, thresholds, conversating and debating, pairs, connections, bonding factors, right? So what needs to be done? You must lift up your mask and turn around to face that inner situation or a lingering situation, because this is what lies in the dark, what needs to change. All of these thoughts about applying heat or fire to someone. When you apply fire, you either burn it down, or you blow it up. So what needs to be done? Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this masquerade? You need to remove the mask so you can see clear. You need to take away the mask so you can think more clearly. You know? And then when you can see clear and your logic or your crown or your brow is free from blockage, you can speak clearly and say what you need to say without being so harsh, because you either speak love or you speak defeat, correct? Surrender to creativity. See? That's what you need to surrender or release or accept. It says, let your imagination soar. That means grow forward, grow bigger, see farther. You don't have more insight. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Once this mask is removed, Yeah. I just told you you can see clear, further range, distance. What is it? I can see them before they're coming. Now your crown and your brow will not be so blocked or cluttered, because there is room, or there is some type of time that is coming, the creation of reflection or reflecting change, because these are three butterflies flying toward it around the mirror, but it's one flying towards the mirror. The main colors of this card is white and orange. The purification of clarity of open road, obstacles removed, open way. So it's time for you to see clear. Ideas are coming, thoughts are coming, but they are not going to penetrate your head until you remove that mask, so you can see people and things, so you can pursue a dream or solve a problem. That's this. When you apply fire, you either heat it up. And when I say heat it up, that means you cause someone to be angry. You cause someone to be aggressive. And when I say heat it up or shoot fire at it to blow it up, remove the obstacle. Remove what cannot be seen. Remove what's what's too far off for you to have a clear vision about. So what is going on with this high priestess of fire? The high priestess of fire could also talk about someone who uses fire magic. Someone could be using fire magic behind your back to make things happen in your life, but you don't see them because your head is turned and they're in the back of you. And I always told you, in order to clear, or cleanse, you must use water or fire. And just like, you have fire here, people can also use fire to manifest and create as well. But you better know what you're doing. So what needs to change is the high priestess of fire in the darkness, using dark magic, fire magic to attack. Could be your mind. Block your mind. Block your vision, Libra. Surrender to creativity. Turn around. What is being reflected unto you? What is it that you're not seeing? And then here is the Swan Queen talking about transformations, intuition, and patience. A card of 4. What are the 4s? What needs to be grounded? What needs to be stabilized? What needs to be brought down, settled down? But also 4s can talk about what needs to be buried, what needs to be ended, what needs to end, what needs to be completed. A transformation. Transformation. 4. So 4 can go either way. And with this Swan Queen, being here, they're telling you to take action. Move forward. That's why the white horse is out racing or outrunning that black horse. Move forward in the light. Move forward. Transform. Turn around. See what you need to see. Clear the blockages. And this is a card of 8. Calling for a spirit to action. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformation of action. And where is this white horse running? Over here to this Ringmaster of Scrutiny. Paying attention to details, clear visions, and discernment. Listen, this is a card of 9. The universe is in here trying to warn you to pay attention to what's going on around you. And the Ringmaster of Scrutiny also has a wand of fire. So who is this person that has or is using fire? And then the thing about it is, you have a fairy here. And this fairy is hiding. Look at the fairy down there hiding from the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. Because the fairy sees the details. Oh my God, if they see me, they're going to kill me, anything. Then you also have a candle. You have people, firework also is known, could be candle work as well. Someone has obtained a lot of knowledge. So when I say they better know what they're doing, they know what they're doing. So you better be careful, Libra. Because they're here telling you to pay attention to details. Pay attention to who acts funny. When you talk about fine print, this also talks about contracts. Because look at the magnifying glass over the book, and this person is using the lightning or the fire to either like burn up information Or you know how you put the light or the sunlight or some type of light on a magnifying glass and think the papers catch on fire? That's what's going on here. Something is being burnt. And don't forget, I said the fire prints heat up a situation or blow up a situation, tear down a situation. And also here, what lets me know that you need to pay attention, there is a rat here. Rats talk about low vibration. It could be talking about someone stealing. Let me show you a rat. Let me show you the rat. It's white. I don't know if you can see it, but the rat is right there. Can you see it? Right there. They're sneaky. They're dirty. You know, you have to be careful. They are a nuisance. See? So you just have to be careful. So let's look at, because it's some type of, when you talk about low dealings or sneakiness with contracts, you going to get this car, just say, and they telling you, oh, this car is the greatest car they done ever made in the world. And we're going to give it to you at $1,500 off the original price of what we was asking. But you don't know that one of these cars, that car that you're trying to get, came from one of these flooded areas. You know what I mean? You know, that's just like back in the day, a couple of years ago, they told everybody to, when they was getting ready to go purchase a car, start looking for the cars that came from Katrina. You remember Katrina, any type of flood, they warn you on the news to look for things, and they taught you, or they told you how to get up under the car with a flashlight, what to look for within the engine, because these people are getting these cars from these flood areas for a little bit of nothing, getting them to where they run, and then they sell them to you. You drive it off the lot. You know, I'm driving around a couple of days, and next thing you know, it clunk out on you because water has been in the engine and water has been throughout the car, and be careful, right? Shadiness, darkness in contracts. And they're telling you to have a clear mind, clear vision, or do some type of light work. That's why the white horse is running over there to clear up a situation. Spirit clarify action for Libra. Y'all got some things going on you got to pay attention to. So on top of your surrender to creativity, you have 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Now let me get some energy on this 3 of Cups. Because 3 of Cups could represent third parties, which could be negative, or it could represent celebration, which could be positive. Positive, right? So, Spirit, what is the energy surrounding this 3 of Cups for Libras? Surrender to creativity about these 3 of Cups. Positive. Celebrations. Reconciliations. Then again, I guess it depends on how you look at it. Because you have what brings a balance to adjacent possibilities. These can be other options. Being presented with other doors that will bring forth a balance towards you choosing, or you having a choice towards this thinking woman or thinking feminine energy. And together they make an 8. What is the 8 calling for? Spirit in a situation, spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformations. So what is these doors being presented, and who is this person? See? 3 of Cups. Letting the mental be clear, letting the vision be clear, so you can turn around and face the situation that is being heated or blown up, pertaining to how you either reconciliate or reconcile with a person, whether it be this person, see, or how you get out of a third party situation. See, it could be anything. Use your head, see clearly, have clear judgment, have clear thought before you render a decision. Spirit, clarify the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. And then what's under the bottom of the deck? 4 staff, followed by a heartbreak. Pay attention. And the Page of Swords. Mental clarity towards someone who is getting ready to collect their investments, receiving a message of value, something to advance, something to grow. But this Knight of Cups is worried about when this person, the 9 of Coins, finds out divine truth. See, they're worried. Are they gonna stay, or are they gonna leave? See? Doorway, gateway, thresholds. That's the 2. So that's what's going on with the 3 of Cups. worried about a situation. I don't know if they're going to leave me alone, if they're going to stay or want to work it out. Someone has the mind. Something is brewing. The mask is getting ready to come off here. Look, I'm telling you, the mask is coming off because the fire is brewing. Let's get to your next one. About opportunities, about a person. Because this thinking woman or this thinking feminine, wears green. What is green? Green is abundance, success, wealth, growth, new growth. But they're facing changes and they're learning knowledge. They're learning something to face change, to create change. And don't forget, Libra, we are entering into a time of movement. We're making movement happen. And our first step is to go on a 7-day fast. So I don't know who's with it, but we are started May 1st, which is today. So you have to sacrifice 1 week of something you can live without, like meat. I sacrifice meat for the next 7 days and 7 nights. We have some people sacrificing sweets to create positive change in our life because we're ready to boost change or move change forward, and just allow the divines to know that we're willing to accept and ask for change. That's how I go. So triumph of lies. Someone is wearing their darkness royally. One thought, one journey. Some of you Libras opted to wear that black suit outside of the white one because you feel dark, you feel down, you feel maybe evil, and you feel like what you're doing is right. You know what I'm saying? Lights, camera, action, and you put on, some of you you wear your deception like people don't see that you are suffering or in pain. And you're wearing it like a king and you're wearing it like a queen, like this is cool. And then they're telling us that you're trapped in it. Look at the black bird in the cage. Where can you go? And this is a card of 7. 7 is a number of self-reflection. You feel like you're trapped. Leah, I don't see a way out. But understand the fact that these two make the 8, calling for a spirit to create change and help you in a situation. Spiritual rebirth and rejuvenation is also known as transformation. It's time to get out of feeling stuck in this darkness, Libra. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted for triumph of lies and feeling trapped for Libra? You have 3, 4. Shoo. You have 4. So you have, let me see what's over here. Okay, so this is the fake heart. You have surrender the drama. Don't allow yourself to be trapped and pulled back into this drama. You have surrender to low self-esteem. This is all in your head. Surrender your ego, all in your head. And then the other one is surrender obsessive thinking, all in your head. But let's look at this drama, because it's the only thing that suggests that you may not be in your head, because it may be in emotion or it might be in your physical body. But at the end of the day, this person holds a sword in front of their eye, also representing logic. See? No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm. This is the situation. You wearing your darkness. Remain calm. You don't have no choice because you trapped right now. And don't contribute to the drama. Wearing your little darkness, your little face, your little fakeness, gossip, saying all kind of negative things. You either speak love or defeat. Staying centered will help resolve issues more quickly. And what needs to be centered is these emotions. That's why they say no matter how emotionally charged, what is your gut telling you? And it's all about you, whether it is in your emotions, that's the drama, or whether it is in your head, that's all of these things, low self-esteem, ego, and obsessive thinking, all of these things, that's your head. What is the correct way, or where is spirit leading you using your gut, using raw emotions? What is it that you know within yourself that you must do? You see that? One you, one thought, one journey. These are your 2 wands. 2 wands, right? Surrounded by 7. Look at the scale, Libra. That's trapped in the middle. You either wear your darkness and stay trapped in the drama, or you come out of this cage and face your emotions and let your emotions lead you. That's your only options, and it's all about you because you have 1, 7, 1. What do all these 3 cards, what do they make? 9. The divines, the heavens, the most high is up here pulling your attention to the situation. Drama. You either submit to your emotions over your logic, or you're gonna let the logic or your head get the best of you, and this is all trouble. Depression, spying, and big head. No. Nope. So they're telling us that a balance is coming here if you accept the light or the illumination, or the enlightenment. And the colors of this card is white and blue. The purification or clarity of relaxing, calming, tranquility, chilling. To find the light, you must calm down and relax and clear your mental. Let go of all of this. Let by. Go away. Shoo fly, don't bother me. And get your emotions together. Settle it down. Ain't no more drama. Ain't no more drama. And when you let this calm in, then you can address the issue that you have been hiding. What is the issues in which you have been hiding? Because this could also talk about hiding as well. What is keeping you from being your true self? Because don't forget that bird is trapped, that black bird. Whether it is communication being blocked or stopped, or messages not being received because the bird cannot get out. And it's black. Everything here is black. Whether it be you all in your head, I'm finna show you how this play out. Whether it be all in your head, you having a choice to make a decision. You stay in your head and you face the fact that you don't have no heart. And without heart, you have no action. That is these things. This is this. When I say spirit came in here and played this, perfect. Perfect. This downcast of pride, that is the 2. It's the same as these 3 things. Surrender to ego, low self-esteem, and obsessive thinking is this. All of these 3 things is this. All in your head, crowning yourself king and queen, because your head is big. Same thing as that crown upon that skeleton head. You see? Same thing. And when you say artificial heart, you think you have heart, but you don't have no heart. That's the drama. That's the same. These the same thing. Same thing. Drama. And this is a card of 3, the creation of the artificial heart. This is like a robot being told what to do and you just go for it. And this is a new moon. The new moon is coming. The beginning of May. So you do what you got to do to get up out of this mess. Get out of your head and follow your emotions. But you do not follow your emotions if your emotions are in turmoil or your emotions are not solid. Because they're telling us clear emotions. Allow spirit in. Only you can allow spirit in to address these issues. Being fake or just following orders and drama. And this person here is surrounded by 2 wolves. You know what I mean? If you look at a wolf as a dog, who are the enemies that surround you? Who are you listening to? Because these are attachments here. Attachments could be friends, family, society, religious factors. And then considering the fact that you hold that sword over one eye in the physical, one eye in the spiritual, but you have little demons or little enemies, because wolves is dogs and dogs represent friends or enemies. Who are you listening to that is causing drama and causing your emotions not to be clear or settled? And you just doing what you told, just doing what you're told to do. How that work for you? Clear it up and clear it out. Either you gonna receive it or you not. So let's look at this trap real quick. Then I'm gonna let y'all go, okay? fears, blocks, holes, or regret. Spirit for Libras, clarify this trapped. What is trapped? Why are they trapped? What is it that they're not seeing or understanding about trapped? Queen of Swords. This couldn't be an air sign, but this can be like a queen bee. This could be someone who's coming in here laying down law. This could be a girlfriend, a mother, a boss, a wife. This can be someone who is all in their head and they want to run the show, right? That is causing you to dress it up, your darkness, and feel stuck and trapped. See? Be careful. Who is this feminine energy? Who wants to run the show? What's under the bottom of the deck? Page of Swords, more swords, mental clarity or spying, Seven of Cups, choosing or being distracted towards major changes, coming to a foundation or situation. See? Emperor's here, and this balance is here once again. See? A new plan, feelings towards a new plan. Temperance is here. See? The balancing it all out. Who is this person that is causing you to be either in your head or not checking your emotions? Mental clarity towards choosing major changes. Is this the person who makes the decisions? Because that's what it says. Or is it time for you to make a decision and say, you know what, I don't have time to listen to you anymore. You're so dramified. Bye. But then it threatens the stability of the emperor or masculine energy towards advancing. See, somebody wants to move on, advancing out of this stage. See, to towards a new plan of divine healing or divine guidance. That's getting out of this trap. Somebody wants to get out of this trap. But this person is all up in your ear, all up in your face. Who is this person? Libra. Could be a Libra, could be an air sign, but this is somebody who wants to run this show. Someone who's a feminine energy. And then it's funny because this is the match. The Queen of Swords with the Triumph of Lie, another person who wears the crown. So they telling us that this person is this and they're causing you to be trapped over here. Or this person is with this person, or this person they have separated, but they were at one time a bond, or they were at one time factor. This person has a sword. What do you have? Just your darkness. So you have to be careful, and that's why it's a trap. They're either telling you about a trap or making you feel trapped. So watch this person. Then you got major changes. Look at all these majors. Major changes, mental clarity towards choosing major changes, ready to change the situation, the stability or foundation of a couple or a home or a situation towards the emperor. See, is advancing or building up a balance. Someone is gaining their courage to get up out of this cage or to get up out of this darkness. See, a new plan is being led forth by divine guidance. And then how do you allow, or how do you move forth? Because see, this divine guidance and this new plan is this light. Same thing. So what is it? What is it? What are you being led away from? The fake heart. Being told what to do when you follow your emotions away from the drama. Or stop being all in your head, see? And getting out of this low self-esteem, this ego, and this obsessive thinking, negative thinking, all this. That's how I go, Libra. That's how I look. That's how I go. So you do what you feel is right. So that has been your fears, blocks, and holes for May. So until I see you all next time, take care, work it out, figure it out. Anyone who needs to talk to me, email me, leave a comment, subscribe, like, share, anything. So take care, and sending you much mental wisdom, because you're going to need it, because it's time for seeding out those people who are for you and those who are not for you. People who are not for you and they don't want to see you doing good, they'll hide their darkness, but they'll be constantly in your ear. So you have to watch for them, because these people are not coming in here as dogs. They're coming in here as wolves. Wolves are more than dogs. So who are these people? Stop listening and go with how you feel. Get out of your head and go with your emotions, okay?